And there they are, and here he is. It's great to see you this morning.
Good morning.
Sheila Hancock not holding any punches
I
there,
know, well,
is
I
she?
already, but love her, absolutely love her. I mean, she's a legend. All that experience, all that knowledge, you know, and she's coming at it from an acting perspective. She's really interested in finding a Dorothy that can, you know, story tell, you know, whereas I'm probably looking for a triple threat. I'm looking for the all singing, all dancing, all acting Dorothy. And Charlotte's there, you know, she's really focusing on the vocals, you know, so we're all looking for slightly different things, but I'm hoping that we'll all meet in the middle.
And there's clashes, which is what we all will like to see. Are you a fan of The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm a fan of all those MGM, you know, musicals, movie musicals. That's where really my love for all of this was born. You know, I used to watch these movies with my dad when I was a kid, 5, 6, 7. You know, and at that age, I could have told you, you know, who Sid Charisse was, Donald Turner, you know, Gene Kelly, rather than my, you know, people that, you know, I should have been looking at, but, you know. So I'm a big fan of all these shows.
And in terms of the process, you auditioned all these girls to
9,000 girls were seen. Yeah, 9,000 girls. Amazing that 9,000 girls, you know, want to come and be in these shows, you know. The West End is doing so well right now.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely fierce.
So they narrowed it down. You guys saw...
We saw 120 in Hackney Empire, me and Sheila and David Grimrod. We sat there and went from 120 down to 54. And you think, oh, maybe that's not so many, but it really is. It was really, really difficult even to get from that 120 down to 54, because you're not really seeing what they can do. For, you know, they're coming on, they sing their song, and they're off, and you think, that's really not that much to gauge whether, you know, they can actually do it or whether they can't. And like I say, you know, this is a big book show, so there's a lot of dialogue. So Dorothy has got to be able to act, not just sing, you know. So then we took that 54 off to the farm.
Yes, Dorothy's farm. Tell us
Dorothy Farm.
Were you living on Dorothy Farm?
We were living just up the Yellow Brick Road and over the hill, but near enough. Yeah, we take them to the farm, and that's where we get the opportunity, you know, to see the girls in all those disciplines. So they get to do choreography, you know, they get to do acting workshops, and we also get to do vocal workshops. And that's when you really get to see what the girls can do. And once again, all those 54 girls were absolutely fantastic. And it was really, really difficult to break that down from 54 to 20, which is what we take into the first studio show. And that's slightly different within this format, because normally, you know, you just arrive in the studio with your, you know, you find. But here we have the opportunity. We put 10 girls through, and then the audience or the studio, you know, the voters at home, they get the opportunity to put a wild card Dorothy through. So those 10 girls that haven't made it on our selection, they get the opportunity to put one of those girls through as well.
Wow, so you're giving the viewers the power.
Yep, we are giving the viewers all the power. As in, with this show, that's what it is. You know, we can say, OK, we like this girl, we don't like this girl, but, you know, it's down to them. It's who they want to play Dorothy.
And are there a few that are really popping out, really standing out for you at the moment?
I've got to say, all our final 10 girls, they could all play Dorothy. They're all completely individual. We've got lots of different looks, lots of different styles, and, you know, in my opinion, they could all do it.
It's great. It must be great for you to have a sort of dip your toe back into the world that you've come from, because as we've got to know you so well is as Christian in EastEnders, which must be great fun at the same time.
I feel like, you know, I'm having my cake and eating it. You know, I get to be at EastEnders, which I absolutely love, and then I get to tip my toe back into musical theatre and get to, you know, and the other thing that I'm just so excited about with this show is, you know, we get the chance to find a new major star. If you look at previous winners from these shows, if you look at Connie, Lee Mead, Jodie, you know, they're all having amazing musical theatre careers. Connie's still packing them out on tour. Lee's just about to take over from Fiyero in Wicked, and Jodie's just about to go and do Lady of the Lake and the Spamalot tour. She's also carving out a career for herself in TV and radio. And even if you look at girls that haven't won the show, like Rachel Tucker, she's just about to do Elphaba in Wicked. Ethan Mulholland, she's starring in Legally Blonde. You know, even girls that haven't won, they are also
so much potential.
Yeah, to have great careers.
So what about you though? Would you go back? Would you sort of do more? Because you're classically trained Royal Ballet School. Can you see yourself doing a bit more of that?
Listen, I will always be a song and dance man. Musical theatre is where my career began, and it's my passion. I absolutely love it. And you know, if my knees can take it, you know, I'd love to go back and do a musical if you know, when the time was right.
Something on the square, a little musical number.
No, I don't think. Mind you, Walford and Oz, they're not that different a place, really, are they? The characters are just as colourful, I think.
Well, they've got Coronation Street, the musical, haven't they?
And I think that's going to be brilliant. I really do. What a fitting, you know, thing.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Well, look, John, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us. Best of luck with the new series. It's going to be
Friday night, 9 o'clock.
There you go. Thanks very much.
Nice seeing you. Now, here's how you can try and win £25,000 in this week's competition.